Hello, welcome back to Nightmares Gaming. This will be episode 11 of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are here doing Woljif's follow request. So, let's get this started. First I'm gonna loot everything. Sister Kurasami. The basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered tieflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman, who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife, greets you with narrow eyes. Brother Woljif, you got my message then. Sorry, I couldn't swing by sooner, dear sister Kurasami. It was just one thing after another. First I was in the shackles, next, well, no, I was still in the shackles, and I was being watched, and then the chief got me out, and I came here, straight away. I knew you'd be waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave, even if the neighbors called the guards. There was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch Irabeth showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there. Somebody betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it was. What do you have to say to that? Make it quick. Kenneberis is burning. Why are you squabbling here instead of fleeing the city? Kurasami turns to you. He speaks. I thought Woljif only brought you so he'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. Kurasami presses her lips. I'd be glad to leave, but the rest of my brothers and sisters. But in the family, there's nothing worse than betrayal. And it's something we do not forgive. We don't forgive anyone who lets traitors off the hook either. If I don't find the rat, my superiors, let's just say, I'll wish I was burning in Kenneberis. I want to keep living, so I'm going to take a chance. Until I find out who is a traitor here, no one is leaving. I could go with the lawful, but they're thieves. Like, come on, Woljif, Woljif, tell us your side of the story. What happened? What's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Kurasami got 6 of us together in the very basement. Me and those 5 over there, I mean. Harris jerks his head towards the 5 tieflings kneeling by the wall. She rounded us up, and she says we've got a score. Ancestries and wonders. The one place nobody ever been able to hit. The place that's guarded by a golem. But now, a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession. Along with tip off that shop owner would be gone for a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic and knew that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny. So, we're in. And the most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging around the shop ahead of the job. No casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. That's all true so far. Go on. We did everything right. With the locks and the golem. I picked the locks, I remember it clearly as day. Sister Dalena was on lookout. Brother Malorn had the scroll. Doffy, Telvi, and Varner brought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torch. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in a sack, and one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under the table after it, and next thing I knew, Irabeth was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000 worth. And to add insult to injury, I never even found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing. Stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Kirismir is pointedly polishing her knife. Where is the Moon of the Abyss, Brother Woljif? What's the Moon of the Abyss? It was an amulet. It used to sit on a little cushion in the window of Ancestries and Wonders. Starling silver, sprinkled with a star, fine piece of work. On one side there was half moon, a crescent, a waning moon, and in the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing the moon. Old man Philemon was so proud of that amulet he used to say, "I'll never sell it. It's the jewel of my collection." Woldrich sighs unhappily. I used to go there to see what kinds of treasures there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Kenneberis. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you the second you tried to fence it. Everybody knew that you were always hanging around Ancestries and Wonders, drooling over that Moon of the Abyss. Did you think you could swipe it in all the commotion and keep it for yourself? Did you hope that we'd all be locked up and you'd get off scot-free and with a fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a mug. Uldref, I see right through you. Why would Irabeth arrest her own informant? Took the words right out of my mouth. It doesn't make any sense. If I was the rat, I'd have kissed her on the hand and been long gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fella, not an idiot. Why would I go against the family? So the fish in the sea can have a nice Woljif-sized dinner? The Moon of the Abyss is a pretty bauble. To be sure, it's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. You knew Irabeth's people would protect you. You knew you could pin the moon going missing on them, and now you've come here with backup. You knew exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is, nobody returned with the amulet of Philemon. Are you giving Irabeth a cut? Is that it? Have you seen her? Do you think... I don't know how to say that. Do you think she'd take a cut of anything I offered? She can't be bought. She's like 3 heralds of Idumidate all rolled into one. He speaks the truth. You'll find some knights who'll take bribes. I'm sorry to say, but Irabeth Terrorblade isn't one of them. Go on, Woljif. That's the whole story. That's the whole sorry story. Yoda crosses his arm, looking affronted. Some family this turned out to be just a name in the end. In a real family, people take each other at their word. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the Moon of the Abyss. What am I gonna do with it? You can't sell it to no crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it. It'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If it's that important to you, Sister Kurismi, I'll find it, and I'll drag the traitor here by his horns, just so you don't end up at the bottom of the cellar. But you'd know what you're going to owe me for that. An apology. Right here in front of everyone. You're going to apologize loud and clear to everyone. Everybody hears it. So that everybody hears it. So everybody, whatever. You'll say, sorry, Wooljeff, you're a good guy and I was wrong about you. Fine. You're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Wooljeff, the family will get you wherever you go. You'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulders, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup and every meal. You'll look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the families come for you. You'll have no peace, but one day you'll be tired of running, and you'll stop to catch your breath, and that is when we'll get you. Got that? You've a way with words, Sister Kurismi. A way that almost made me wet myself, but a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go chat with that scary gal, Irabeth. She knows you a little. We can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. See, part of me wants to just go with the attack and kill them all. Like, fine. We'll find the traitor. And I'll get my apologies. Onward to Irabeth. Chief, let's go clear my good name. Root out the traitors, but be quick about it. Time's running out. I don't want to get chewed up by demons. Alright, that takes care of that.
Watch out for trouble.
So now we need to go back to Irabeth. We travel here. Did they change that? I feel like they changed that. I might be wrong. I might be mistaken, but there's something they changed there. Alright. Check something real quick. What's my inventory? Okay, we're on light load. All that matters. Okay, now we go over here and talk to Irabeth. I just wanted to check how much gold I got. There's a tree I'm trying to take down. Who is your informant among the thieflings? Kimmeris is threatened by a demon horde, and you have enough spare time to help out thieves. Irabeth sighs. I don't like this, but I hope you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. I did not see my informant's face. He slipped out of a dark alley, handed me the notes, and disappeared. Irabeth hesitates as she tries to remember. He had a cloak with a hood masking his face, but the horns, the long horns, didn't fit under it. There should be a guardian golem in Ancestries and Wonders, the shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us the construct's code word just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact, so you can interrogate the thing and find out what it saw. The code word is Hand of Eroi. The shop's owner must have escaped, but there's a chance you'll get lucky with the golem. Go, may Iamade keep you safe. I see nothing. Loot. I should not have done that. Is that the one I just picked up? Yes, it is. Oh. Book of the first of the astonished exploits of Venture Captain Halor, published by the Pathfinder Society. Oh boy. The Spinner of Nightmares lets out a fiendish laugh, and the wind rose up, sending the sound ripping across the roof of the cavernous temple and off into the darkening sky. You cannot protect them, the demon worshipper performed a graceful protest, as though she were mocking the ungainly adventurer captain, who was slowly picking his way across the slippery roof tiles. You may have saved Anthos, what the heck, today, but you won't save everyone who gets in my way. I will always be one step ahead, plunging a dagger into the heart of the next fool and sullying your path with blood that you'll never be able to wipe clean. Taylor lost his footing once again, and only by a miracle did he not go plummeting to his death. His heart threatened to beat right out of his chest, but his mind was consumed with a feverish awareness of how close he was to his target. Only a few dozen paces separated him from the spinner of nightmares. Close enough to shoot, but the venture captain wanted to be sure the bolt would kill her. Merely maiming and immobilizing her, the hand crossbow that Hiller concealed under the folds of his cloak was throwing off his balance. The jig's up, the spinner of nightmares. The venture captain leaned forward as though trying to catch his breath. A diversionary tactic designed to weaken the vigilance of the villain, who seems to be waiting for something on the peak of the roof. You have no chance to save your precious life. Surrender now. The spinner of nightmares froze, as if considering the captain's word, before laughing, lunging forward like a snake, and spitting with contempt. You will never see her again. Click, twang, the whistle of the bolt released from its cradle, and the swish of the spinner of nightmares cloak as she dodged the shot. Laughing, Hiller let out a bellow, pouring all his hatred and despair into the shout, dashed forward and slipped on the roof, tumbled to his knees, gripping a jagged roof tile with his last remaining strength. The venture captain swallowed a grunt of pain and realized his head, and raised his head, only to watch his daughter's abductor be swept away on a black wind. I'll find you, the spinner of nightmares. Hiller's shouts seemed to carry far and wide across the whole of Mendav. I'll find you, and I'll tear out your duplicitous heart. Man, my reading skills are bad. And this is Hiller. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I have things to do. More important things than just sit here and read and read and read and read. Yes. Why am I playing a game that requires so much reading? Because it's a good game. That's why. Alright. Anyway, so we leave here. We need to go to the shop. Ancestries and Wonders. I feel like they changed that little token that marks where the player is on the map. Alright, so now here, what do we got? Last weapon.
Keep your
I
calm.
found something.
Go around, loot everything real quick.
Can't hide from me.
Oh yes, I have land.
There are many roads to success.
Well, that takes care of everything I can think of. Phew, free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that rubble. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain. Damn. Much obliged. Alright, wait. Damn. My head is still foggy for some reason. What's with all the humbug in the city? The name is Flinnan. I'm a pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will. You're a pathfinder. That's right, Pathfinder Desmi. That's right, Finin, Dimir. Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting mostly, but this last while I've just been hanging around in Kinnibaris, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least the shops makes for better lodging than some inn. Wait a minute, what are you? What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You know. You want to know where I hail from? Is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. Well, Calidus, whatever. Calidus of the Starry clan fled when the Worldwound trouble began, so I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back. Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow. If I do say so myself, I can swing a sword and poke with a spear. But what I'm best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me Phantom Blades. A Phantom Blade? What's that? Yeah, it's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirits took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any weapon or enchantment. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it is not a barrel of laughs. The spirit that bestowed this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors. By the way, in Pen and Paper Tabletop, this is actually a class that you can actually play, though I think it's third party. But I'm not too sure. The city is under attack by demons. Wait, what? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. Then the guards came, everyone running around. After that, it was a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just laying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along. If there are demons in Kinnibaris, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier. How did you end up in this shop? Gah, I've been here so long. I don't remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for my word from any word from the Pathfinders. But it looks like everyone has forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinder, so I've taken up residence here. Alright, I'll take you with me. I swear you won't regret this. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword? A spear? A bow? Just say the word. Yeah, here's the tutorial on how to use the talking weapon, which, by the way, he's going to be a bow because, frankly, there's not very many longbows in this game. So, yes. Composite longbow. And it's enchanted. +1 cold iron. Right? +1 gold iron ghost touching. Now, interestingly, when you have another event later on, he loses ghost touch. And gains, what is it? Radiant energy or brilliant energy? Whatever. It's an enchantment that makes you hit against touch AC, which is huge. That's powerful. Except it doesn't work on any ghosts. So, interestingly enough, he goes from your only weapon that you really have access to for a long time that can hurt ghosts to being a weapon that can't hurt ghosts. So his progression's a bit interesting in that sense. Unless they've changed things, which I already know they have changed a few things because I've already encountered a few of those changes. Mainly like when I first started playing. Camilla did not start with a cold iron weapon.
I will guide.
Alright, well, we just got a thing. I just want to look at that thing. Where's that thing? There it is. Pipe Fox. Pipe Fox provide a +3 insight bonus on knowledge, arcane, and a +2 insight bonus to perception skill checks. Do I get that? Yes, and I get that. Because character, let's see here. Perception is +8 currently. Yeah, we'll give it to me. The unfortunate thing. Let's see here. No, wrong button. This. That. Character? Yeah. Okay. +16 knowledge arcane. +10 perception. Alright. There you go. And talk to formerly well appointed shop. Now looks the formerly well appointed shop. Huh. Alright, now looks as a sorry state. It has been completely ransacked. Lying in the corner next to a scorched wall are the soot-covered shards of a clay golem's head. The golem's eyes glow in the golem. Master Codward? Wowee, okay. I'm glad I read that. Because last time I believe they didn't have this. Hand of Arari. Code word, correct. The golem's eyes glow brighter, awaiting orders. Where did you come from? Who created you? This golem was created by Gaffrin and Son. And Graffin and Son. Address third building of the right jeweler. There's Ali, Neresian, Mendev, Model G504, ENE, which stands for Experimental and Enhanced. For all inquiries, contact Mr. Gaffrin. Tell me about any suspicious people who came to the shop in the last week. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human female. Old. No male. Old. Human female. He'll be reeling off customers till nightfall. We need to ask it in a different way. Were any of the suspicious people tieflings? Golem is silent for a while. Tiefling, 3. Tiefling, male. Middle-aged. Tiefling, male, young. Tiefling, male, young. Describe the young male tiefling. Tiefling male, medium height, short horns, curling backwards, medium length, tail. Eye color, yellow. Hair color, black. Special observation, annoyed master. Horns, hair, tail, that sounds like me, but it's not possible. I know what the security's like here. I didn't come here near the place. I give you my word, chief. No special observer cited with unremarkable. No special observation. Subject was unremarkable. See, there, see? I can't have been seen. Sorry. Apparently, I got a cut on my leg. Describe the middle-aged male tiefling. Tiefling male, medium height, long horns. medium length tail, eye color, pale blue, skin color, dark, special observation, red hair. Oh, that's our trader. I bet your life on it. Karasami drilled it into our heads that we wasn't to go hanging about the shop. Red hair. We've got a couple of gingers and plenty more who get it out of a bottle. So much for a special observation. Golems ain't all they're cracked up to be, eh? Maybe its master knows more. Describe the female tiefling. The female tiefling, above average height. Hair, long, pale, tall. Tail, not observed. Long horns. Eye color, blue. Special observation. Scar on nose. Baldric with gold stitchings. I don't know that one. A new arrival, most likely? Gold stitchings, eh? Wouldn't mind getting to know her a little better. Enough. The golem was silent, waiting for orders. Where is your master? Balaman Formulastoros? Whatever, I can't pronounce that. My master's in his hiding place. Revealing the location of the hiding place is prohibited, prohibited, prohibited. He likely held himself up in the basement when the commotion started. The entrance should be around here somewhere. Where's the basement to this place? The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. I found out everything I wanted to know. Ah!
The mongrel did it.
You saw nothing. Alright. We can investigate a bunch of things. Or we can just head down there. What we got? I want that. Let's go and pickpocket that.
I am helpful.
Wow, really? What? Does she seriously have a higher picking skill than him? Lock picking skill? Trickery. Trickery 13 versus her 13. They're the same. Interesting. Felon for Phalamon. I'm just gonna say his name. Phalamon. I'm not gonna say his last name. The elder known so portly as to be nearly spherical. It's curled up in the corner of the basement, shaking. Marauders, banners, bandits, scavengers. Yeah, makes sense. We're all of these things and much, much more. Before you report us to the authorities, mind if we have a chat? Are you the shop owner? The gnome seems to be settled slightly. My name is Phalamon. I was the owner of this shop, but I am not sure I can claim to be the owner of it anymore. That's an L. I hope there's at least something left of it. I'll come off it. Your shop's fine. It's a bit ransacked, maybe, but nothing a bit of spit and polish can't fix. Where were you the night of the robbery? You think I robbed my own shop? I was here in the basement. I was told to make it look like I'd left. The watch was very keen to get their hands on those thieflings. They seem to be multiplying all multiplying? Is that the right word? All over Glar. Alright. So, of course, I did everything they said. And I've been stuck in the basement since then. The golem wouldn't move away from the door no matter how much I yelled at it, but then I thought that it was all to the good. Somebody came by after the guards and caused a ruckus upstairs, bellowing like mad, taking advantage of my absence. tell me about the tiefling that have visited Ancestries and Wonders recently. Why should I tell you anything about my customers? You're not from the City Guard or the Eagle Watch. Chief, if he keeps digging his heels in, just say the word. I know how to loosen his tongue. I got a +9, that's it. Okay. I'm helping the Eagle Watch to catch the culprits. It's in your interest to tell me everything. Failed. Gnome cast a suspicious eye in your favor. Is that so? How do I know you're telling the truth? And since when is the Eagle Watch in the habit of sending strangers to do their work for them? Why can't I respond to that with, since the demons attacked? We'll just try to persuade him. Grade me how? I ain't even gonna try. I'm just gonna let him have a little chat. Woldruff erupts in blue flame, and the shadows of the winged demon with claws grow behind him, with the devourer demon from the depths of the abyss. Bowman recoils in terror, covering his head with his hands. I'll tell you everything. Yes, I already did kick that pop, but I didn't know it was going flying halfway across the yard. What? What? Pop? What pop? Tiefling? Tell us about the tiefling. Tell me about Woldruff. Woldruff, right? Yes, I know him a long time, though I'd rather not know him at all. He's been skulking around my shop for years, treating the place like a free museum. He always wanted to look at the moon of the abyss. I'd chase him out, but he'd just slink back in again. If he was with the gang that robbed my shop, I'll bet anything he swept the moon. How come I'm the prime suspect? Whoever betrayed us all, that's the one who got the moon. I want to see it returned too. You get me? I don't like the idea of other people growing mitts on it. Tell me about the red-haired tiefling. Red-haired tiefling. I suppose yes. There was one who came in, spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means. I could tell by his clothes. But he asked me to show him the Azamar main chainmail. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's when I suspected that something was off. I checked everything after he left, but nothing was missing. And that put my mind at ease. I can't remember what he looked like, but I didn't get a good look at his face. I remember it was that of he was wrapped in a green cloak like he was freezing, but that's all I have. That's it. With that description, we'll surely sniff him out. Come on, Chief. Back to the sister Karamisi. We go to have a good long shafty at all my brothers and put all the clues together. Something tells me our traitor isn't gonna wrangle out of this one. Tell me about the tiefling woman. A tiefling woman. Ah, yes, I remember now. A noble lady. Unlike the tiefling ruffians we have around here, she purchased magic equipment for the crusade, and she promised to come again. If only all tieflings were like that, I'd be laughing all the way to the bank. I found out everything I wanted to know. If that isn't enough to help you catch the thieves, then I don't know what else to tell you. Now, be on your way, and leave me in peace with my wreck of a shop. Alright. Nothing else to grab? Okay. Okay. So what we got here? Yep, I already clicked on that one. Might as well go ahead and click on all these. You can read them if you want. They pop up down here if you want to read them. Alright, time to leave. Okay, so now I can head back up there, finish the tiefling thing. Really? That seems like the most roundabout way to get there. Why can't I just go here and just go straight across? Why do you want me to go all the way back here to get to there? What the crap? That's dumb. Why? Why you do this, game? That's mean. That's gonna take how many hours? 2 hours? Okay. Whatever. Oh, random encounter.
Save the last one for me.
Oh, we're surrounded too. Nice. Alright, well. Let's just do this one first.
The wrong mongrel.
And you missed with your second attack.
I'll
Nice.
cut you wide open.
Oh. Yeah, we have... I wish you could see what those are just by hovering over them. That'd be great. Alright, well, whatever.
Cover me,
Stabby,
alright?
stabby.
No glory without risk!
You won't survive me.
The spirits demand your blood.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
The inheritor.
You can actually get Wojef for like a really high AC, by the way.
Take you!
Endure this.
There we go. No one got poisoned, right? Okay, good. Alright, I need to change like our organization here a little bit. So Wojef can go in the middle there. And I think I'm just gonna do this. Ah. I wonder if you lose out on going to the shop if you just kill them all. That's one thing I need to like test out. Alright, I understand how formations work. Alright, we're back. And it's you. Alright. Tieflings are tense and ready to reach for their weapons. The only redheads are Malorn and Doffy. The dark-skinned tiefling are Varanor, Doffy, and Malorn. Doffy, Malorn, and Trevev have straight horns, but Trevev is female. Only Vanar and Minorn have green cloaks. So, the only recurring name here, Malorn, and Malorn. I'm ready to give it a name. It is Malorn. You'll pay for this. Vector and Haplogens will get you in the end. Grab him, take him away for questioning. Ernest looked weary, but her earlier tension has clearly lifted. He confessed. Someone connected to the cult of Baphomet ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss. and the best idea he could come up with was to drag us into it. He got the scroll to take out the golem. He betrayed us to Erebeth so that he could swipe the amulet in the chaos. He thought we'd get nicked and he'd sling off to meet up with his customer. You got the moon of the abyss. Let me look at it one more time. My whole life I've dreamed of holding it in my hands, if only for a second. He said when he got to the window display, the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand the moon off to the person who ordered it. Bloody cultists. I don't really give a toss. I'm just glad we got to the bottom of this. What are you going to do now? Clear out this place. The sooner the better. The city is dying. I don't want to die with it. The city would have already died if not for the people who stood up to defend it with weapons in their hands. So defend it. I'm not stopping you. It's your city. But we've always been outsiders here. Why would we fight for you now? What are you going to do to the traitor? Karasimi nonchalantly picks at her nails with her knife tip. He'll be sent to visit his distant relatives on their farm to think about what he did. Any more questions? No, I have to go. Good decision. I don't plan on hanging around long either. Karasimi turns to leave. Sister, Woljef nervously bites his lip. His cheeks are flushed and his tail is swishing through the air. You forgot something. What now? You should be happy to be alive. An apology. You promised to apologize to me loudly in front of everyone. We're alone now, but I still want to hear it. Well? That. Harry shrugs indifferently. So sorry. I suppose for being wrong about you this time. Don't think that just because you did act like a jerk this one... Don't think that just because you didn't act like a jerk this one time, that it cancels out the rest of your record. I know all about you. Till next time, Woljef. Got the diplomacy 20. I need 11. Let's go for it. I succeeded! Karasimi eyes... Alright, well, let me just read what I said. That's the most pathetic apology I've ever heard. Maria's eyes harden, but then she sighs. Alright, fine. I'm sorry, Woljef. Let's part on good terms. And then I get intimidate plus 22. What the heck? And now apologize to me as well. When you falsely accused accused my ally, you accused me too. Failed. I always fail that one. Don't push it. Karasimi turns to leave, but she hesitates and adds, good luck to the both of you. Woodard watches her go, his tail relaxing. Better than nothing. Listen, Chief, when you got a spare minute, come see me. I have something I want to discuss with you. But for now, let's get out of here. I don't like sitting below ground when the buildings above is so ready to crash down on our heads. Okay. Do you have anything?
Watch
There's a
out
gate
for
here.
trouble.
Why is there a gate here? Did you think Karasmir would forget to lock a vault with a pile of money in it? You should be so lucky. If you want to clear the cobwebs out of them pockets of yours, we're gonna have to try a bit harder.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
I hope you appreciate this.
What we got? I did not get this the first time I played through here. Not that it matters, because there's nothing here. Secret room! What we got? Really? Balance, 2,500 gold. Doffy, chemical tools and reagents, 185 gold. Dolina, Bullen, Equic needs appraisal, 10 gold, taken out. Woldriff, magic scroll, 420 gold. Trovy, working the square, 15 gold. No, I bet the swindler got 5 times the amount and pocket the difference. I need to give that rogue a good scare next time. Caressimi, 80 gold taken out. Informers, contacts, and other expenses. Doffy, working the market, 25 gold. Malorn, 70 gold taken out for tool replacement. Calories. Alright, what is this? Balance. Here's the handwriting changes drastically. Drastically, the letters are now small, scrawly, and hectic. Here the handwriting changes drastically. The letters are now small, scrawly, and hectic. Balance. 2,390 gold, but there's only 1,500 in the chest. Some shithead got their hands on my treasure. I bet my horns it's Woldriff, that rotten mug. Next time I see that bloody swine, he's going to the farm. I guess. Okay. There was nothing in there. Just some random note. What the heck? I am mildly disappointed. What the heck? I was thinking it's like, treasure room. I'm gonna get some treasure. And I got like junk. Oh, this is going to Woldriff. Woldriff, get this. Take this. There we go. Gives him a +1 bonus on trickery skill checks, which is great. Do we have any daggers worth a damn? No. We just normal masterwork daggers, which is going to be a problem. We need them to be at least cold steel or cold iron. I mean, you don't need all these scrolls. Sorry, Woldriff, but you really don't need these scrolls. So let's do that real quick. Okay, let's see here. Do we have anything of note? What's this do again? Cold descriptor spells. That I just should probably sell that. Jaw of Jiska. +1 flaming short sword. Nobody uses short swords. Maybe Woldriff? Woldriff could use short swords, but currently he has a thing here. Finesse training daggers. So this allows him to use his dexterity modifier and add it to his strength modifier. Well, add it to his strength when using daggers specifically. So he does an extra 5 damage because he's using dexterity to damage, which is fantastic. Does this replace? Adds her dexterity modifier instead of her strength. Yes, it's replace it. So, that being said, there are a few problems with that. Crap, I don't know what time it is. We're gonna have to do this. Okay. 3. Okay. Well, that concludes that arc, that little story arc there, as far as I can tell. I haven't seen anything come up off of it since. We're gonna leave this place. I might do some thinking about some things on inventory wise. But thank you for watching.